a smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you want to glimpse the future, you need space. And you said you'll put down your morning guns. Would you follow me to wonders? Take my hand and walk beside me in a world of thunder. Fear is an imposter. When you look at me this way, I find it hard to not give in. So the days became weeks, it felt just like the night before. You were slowly fading in my mind. When you left, I was so completely gone, but now I'm sure you were some of the best of things to find. Would you follow me to find it hard to not give in.
Hello, my lovelies. It's nighttime now, and I'm just kind of cozying up with a cup of hot chamomile tea, which I have up here. And I just wanted to come on here and thank you for spending the day with me. It was kind of a productive day. It was kind of a long day too. This morning it was just so beautiful outside, and I had a chance to just enjoy nature, spend a little time getting some good photography, and then I was able to get some kitchen time in with some baking. Finally able to share with you all my recipe for making homemade marshmallows. One of my favorite things to do for a hot, cozy drink is to add marshmallows in. So I hope that you enjoy that little recipe, and maybe you want to give them a try for yourself. Add them to either hot cocoa, hot teas, coffee. That's my favorite, is to add the marshmallows to the coffee. It's so good. And then in the video, you would have seen my mom and I working on a project to clean out a shed, a little small shed that's over at David's house. That little small shed came with the house, and it just needed some attention. It had a few things in there when David moved there that were never taken out, like those metal racks, and it just kind of had gotten out of hand. It just had gotten a little cluttered. And since I'll be moving in soon, I really just wanted to get in there once and for all and organize it. And my mom and I, we both really love to clean and organize. So together we took on the challenge. It was quite warm this afternoon doing that, but we got in there. We started by taking everything out first, as you saw in the video, and just getting a blank slate. And then we just set about to cleaning it up, and then throwing a bunch of old stuff away that we didn't need to keep. And then the things that we were going to keep, just putting them back in more mindfully, organizing things. I even made labels for some bins that said what was inside the bins. So putting things in containers is always a great way to make your space look more tidy and more organized, and be able to better find things too. I really hope one day to actually, with David's help, convert that little shed into a workshop, like a woodworking shop. I just really hope that one day I will be making some videos showing the step-by-step process of converting that little shop into something beautiful, a great workspace. I really think it has a lot of potential to be used as a workshop, a work area, even though it's pretty small. And I certainly will need a little space like that for my woodworking business. So I really hope that we can get to that project within the next couple of years or so. So stay tuned for that. But for now, as you can see, it's a great place to hold our bicycles, yard tools, outdoor things. And yeah, there's not that much in there, but along and along, we're just going to find a way to merge our homes into one and just be able to have great use of our space, utilize what we have to the best of our ability. So I really was glad that I got that project underway, and my mom was a great help. And then on the way home, we saw such a beautiful sunset. Oh my goodness, I just had to share that little clip with you. It was just so vivid, so pretty. And tonight I actually did an ice bath for the very first time. I thought I would record that experience more for myself than for anyone else, because I was already a little nervous to attempt something like that. The water was just completely on cold, filled all the way up with just cold. And then I had quite a bit of ice left over from some that I had purchased. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to dump that all into the bath and have a little ice bath. I wish I would have had a thermometer to check the temperature, but it was cold, darn cold, very cold for me, a South Georgia girl who doesn't really do cold weather very well. And I'm relatively new to cold therapy, but I've been consistent in my cold showers. So this was a great way to go to the next level and step up my cold therapy game. And I really enjoyed the experience, actually. It was invigorating. It was not as painful and unbearable as you would think. Once I, got my breathing slowed down and normalized, and I just got into relaxation mode, it was not too bad at all. And then afterwards, I just felt recharged, rejuvenated, and like a little energy boost, which is not the best before bed, but that's why I have my cozy chamomile tea to get me more relaxed. And I have all the lights down low and just going to try to wind down, get ready for bed, and hopefully implement some of my evening practices that help me get optimal night's sleep. Yeah, I highly recommend that, especially if you're one that kind of struggles with sleeping through the night. Just try to have a good bedtime protocol that you stay consistent with. And if you can discipline yourself to stay away from blue light screens and devices and stimulating things, you may experience that you can sleep better through the night. I know that that works for me. So just thank you so much again for spending the day with me, and I hope you enjoyed a few little scenes today. Just a simple day in the life of a country girl, but had to hop on here and say hello and also to thank you. And I really hope that you all have a very good night, sleep tight, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.